Good morning again, everybody. This is Bill with Aquatic Source, and welcome to another session, Michigan Pool News. Today we're going to discuss superchlorination, shocking, and why we might do that to our swimming pools. First of all, let's remember, the MDEQ has a written protocol that you must follow for any type of fecal contamination or bloodborne pathogen that may be introduced into your swimming pool. For further information on those protocols, feel free to contact us in the office. With regards to superchlorinating, let's ask why. Is the pool a little bit hazy? It's been really hot and sunny, heavy bather loads. What we want to attain is breakpoint chlorination. How do we find breakpoint chlorination? First, we need to know what our free chlorine level is. Then we try to find out what our total chlorine level is. We subtract the free from the total and we get our combined chlorine. We multiply that number by 10 and we know that's how much we need to reach breakpoint chlorination. Then we look at our swimming pool volume and we decide how many gallons of liquid chlorine or how many pounds of cal hypo shock we might need to our body of water to reach breakpoint chlorination. And when we dose our swimming pools, we always use 120,000 gallons of water as the base swimming pool to work with, because 1 pound of liquid chlorine at 12% available or 1.5 pounds of cal hypo shock will take 120,000 gallons of water and move it 1 part per million. So if you need to go to 8 parts per million on a 120,000 gallon swimming pool, you would need 8 gallons of liquid chlorine. What you can also do with a swimming pool is not necessarily reach breakpoint chlorination in terms of parts per million, but if you have what we might look at as hazy water, the turbidity, it's not quite as crystal clear as you're used to seeing it. It's a little bit of a haze to it, which can be common in outdoor bodies of water and indoor bodies of water during heavy peak times. What you can also do is shock your swimming pool with either, again, liquid chlorine or calcium hypochlorite, but you can also add with it a chemical called potassium monoprosulfate, which is a non-chlorine shock. And what potassium monoprosulfate is it's strictly an oxidizer. There's no chlorine base to it whatsoever, so it doesn't add to the parts per million like your cal hypo or like your chlorine will. So what you can do is add some chlorine, either cal hypo or liquid, along with potassium monoprosulfate, which is a strict oxidizer. It's very selective. When added into the swimming pool water, it will only last approximately 30 minutes, and it will oxidize organic waste. It's kind of like a helper to the chlorine molecule. So what the monoprosulfate essentially does is it goes after the small stuff so that your chlorine molecule can go after the big stuff. And it is a effective chemical that can be used along with a chlorine-based product to effectively oxidize organic waste in heavily used swimming pools without raising the parts per million to a number where you have to wait and either dechlor the pool or wait for the chlorine level to come down before you open it up to the public. So if you have a swimming pool where being open is huge and you don't have a lot of downtime, when you are shocking, it might help to shock with monoprosulfate to get that oxidation that you're looking for without raising the parts per million, which then assists you in getting your pool back open to the public and generating revenue, which is what you're trying to do. Again, this is Bill from Aquatic Source. Have a great day.